I get to give the biggest. I feel like I'm in a beauty pageant here. Thank the judges. I'll put this down first. Okay, so I guess I'm the last greeter of the Sunflowers. I'll make it brief. 18 years ago, this wonderful bundle of joy was brought into this world through my lovely wife. And I won't repeat the pet name we used to call you, but you were so cute. And all I could think about when I saw you and held you in my hand, literally in one hand, was that, gosh, this fragile, helpless, totally dependent little creature that we brought into this world. How am I ever going to be able to protect her from all of the dangers in the world? Well, that's the good thing about it, is that you are in a family with 5 siblings, and mom and dad, and an extended family. And I look around at your friends. It is a beautiful, beautiful group of friends that you have. You've chosen well. So I think with all these people around you, I shouldn't have to worry. And because of your relationship with God and your ability to share that relationship with others, I really shouldn't have to worry. I think it's a real blessing for any parent to discover their relationship with God through their daughter, because that is probably the one thing that happened to my life that brought me closer to Jesus Christ, is to see my daughter grow up before my eyes from somebody who was a happy-go-lucky, wonderful little girl into one that chose to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Now, I know that I've always known that you were, well, not always. I discovered as you grew up that you were a really good singer. And that you still remember, I still remember the first time that Jolita sang at one of our company events. And I had never actually seen her perform in public. And she totally, it was actually in this very room. We had our company Christmas party. And she got up and performed, and it totally blew me away, because I didn't even know that she could sing so well. And so it made me realize how much I didn't know about my own daughter, who was growing up before my eyes. Later on, I also realized from reading some of her posts that she could write. And another thing I discovered about her, which I didn't know, and she was already a teenager by then. And then later on, I found out that she was involved in this activity, which just happened to be right here in Eastwood. And at first, I thought it was one of those teenage phases that you go through, and you have a barkada, and you hang out with her every Saturday, and you go out and do stuff together, because she used to do that even in high school. But this is different. I mean, she actually did this activity with friends who had the same belief system that she was wanting to have. And so I discovered that what she was actually doing was not just hanging out and having a good time and partying and malling, but in fact she was attending CCF and attending activities with this group of Christians. And because I always, and that's why I think that was how God worked through my daughter. Because I made a commitment that when I saw her sing for the first time, that I would watch every opportunity I have, I would watch her perform, no matter what. And back then, frankly, I wasn't really all that excited about going to Sunday service. I'd rather sleep in on Sundays than do that. But because my daughter performed, I had to go, because I made a commitment. I said I would watch her perform every single chance I get, and I had no excuse not to watch her perform, because it was right here in Eastwood. I couldn't say that it was a long commute or it was too much trouble to go there. So at first I went simply because I wanted to watch my daughter perform. And as time went on, it became more than that. It was more like I wanted to see my daughter perform. I wanted to be with her when she performed. And eventually it became I wanted to be with her as she worshiped the Lord. And that's the most wonderful feeling any father could possibly have. So on your 18th birthday, not only am I going to congratulate my daughter, but I really have to say also thank you to my daughter. Because through her, I have become more knowledgeable and closer with him. Thank you, honey.
Wow, yay.